Yo, what's good, y'all? How y'all doing today? It's Damo Illusion, back with another video. Right back out in nature. This is episode 3 of the series. And this one's gonna be about if you don't love yourself, no one will. You know, like, self-love is very important. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta prioritize yourself. You got to put yourself above all. Everybody. For you to function as a human being, as a man, as who you are, you really got to be selfish. And you really got to love yourself, because we live in a world where when you a man, we constantly told not to be what we are. We're constantly like, Just look at it like you a lion, and the world is trying to take your claws, and they trying to take your fangs, and they like, yo, go be a lion. And they want you to roar, but you don't got your claw, you don't got your fangs. They're constantly trying to emasculate you. So if you don't love yourself, you're gonna fall victim to these traps. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I was younger, I had a hard time loving myself because I thought that I had to put other people above me, and I was being very selfless. And I think at the end of the day, it was beautiful, because I learned a lot of lessons from that, and I got to see my mistakes and see where I was messing up, and I got to become better from that. But at the end of the day, like, just being honest, like, it was some of the toughest times growing up, because I used to let people take advantage of me. I used to not prioritize myself, put other people before me. I would just imagine you online, right? Just imagine you online and you letting people skip you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, go get your plate. Go get your food. You first in line. Like, you got to put yourself first at all times. Like, as you get older and you become more isolated or solitude, or like you by yourself, people fall off, love interests go away, friends go away. You start to realize, like, damn, all I really got is me. All I really got is me. And I'm not saying that from a standpoint of like, yo, I'm miserable, I'm by myself, I'm lonely, nah. I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. And I love myself. I love myself because my existence is all based on me. I put it all on me. Like, I gotta bank on myself to create my reality. I gotta bet on myself to be the man that I want to become. I can't bet on nobody else. When it's all said and done, it's on me. It ain't on nobody else. I can't be sitting here waiting for other people and waiting for other situations to come out perfect for me to be happy, for me to get my happiness. Nah, I gotta love myself. And I think a main way to show that you love yourself is going out and being active and exercising. I think when you working on yourself and you taking care of your body, you put yourself in a great mindset. You know, there was a point in time where I was really overweight. I was like 300 pounds. And at those points in my life, because it was like 2 times. One time I was 280 and another time I was close to 300. So in those points, those times in my life, I wasn't happy. Those were some of the most miserable times in my life, because I wasn't practicing self-love. You understand what I'm saying? I was not exercising. I wasn't being active. I wasn't eating right. I wasn't keeping myself busy. And I think when you running and you sweating and you doing all of those things, you exercising these demons, because when we younger, we all go through trauma. We all go through things that you could argue like not everybody goes through the same thing. We don't all have the same journey, of course. But the thing is, when you young and you go through trauma and you go through heartbreak and you go through all these things, you have to exercise these demons. You got to let them out of your system. And when I was 300 pounds, I'm carrying all this baggage. I'm carrying all this hurt. I'm carrying all these things that I went through. And I didn't know how to release them. But when I got myself in the gym and I got myself busy and I practiced self-love, yo, my life just changed, because it was like, damn, like, I'm focusing on myself. I'm doing something to better myself. And it's not easy to be disciplined. It's not easy to eat right. It's not easy to have a routine and a regimen where you going to the gym and you going outside and you taking that walk and you doing what you got to do for yourself, for your health. That's not easy, but it's always worth it. So I just want to say, anybody out there that you feel like you struggling with weight, you struggling with self-love, go exercise. That's going to definitely help you. It's going to definitely take you to another level, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, everything. Once you start working out them demons, you practicing self-love, and it only gets better. So that's one, that's exercise. Another way I say practice self-love is forgive yourself. Forgiveness. I feel like we live in a society where is instant gratification. We all want it now. We don't want to work for nothing. We all want it now. We went from, when I was younger, waiting every week for your favorite TV show to come on, to now a whole season is posted online and you could just get the whole thing in one shot. So we live in a whole different society where it's like instant gratification. And when the reason I'm saying forgive yourself and how I'm relating that to instant gratification is because there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to fail at in life, and there's going to be a lot of situations that you're just not going to know better, and you're going to make mistakes. But if you love yourself, you're going to forgive yourself. Like, you have to forgive yourself. You got to forgive yourself for the mistakes you made in the past. You have to forgive yourself for the people you hurt. You have to forgive people too. For the people that hurt you, you got to forgive. Like, forgiveness is very important on this journey. And is an amazing way to practice self-love, because how you gonna be out here forgiving everybody? You forgive your parents, you forgive your friends, you forgive your loved ones, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife. You forgive all these people, but you don't forgive yourself. Like, how that works? You have all this leeway for other people. You have all of this positivity and all this patience with other people, but you're not patient with yourself. But you don't forgive yourself. That don't even make sense. You know? So that's what I'm saying. You got to put yourself first on this journey. And that's a great way to practice self-love, is by forgiving yourself. Now, how's another way you could practice self-love? Practicing self-love, like I said, patience. That's another one. Be patient with yourself. Understand that in this journey, not everything is, you're going to figure it out overnight. And that's okay. Be patient with yourself. Love yourself. Understand that you put here to be the best that you could be. And that might not happen in the set time frame that you believe that it should happen. You might believe you're ready for certain opportunities, and the opportunities might not come, but it's okay. Don't block your blessings. Believe in yourself and be patient with yourself. So with that, somebody riding through. With that, I'm going to conclude the episode. You got to love yourself. You got to practice self-love. You got to put yourself first above everybody and everything, because it's a really cold world out here. It's really cold. And the world will try to convince you, people will try to convince you that you should put yourself last and put them first, put the job first, put that relationship first, put that family member first. No, you got to put yourself first, because if you're not in the right state of mind and you're not in the right position in your life where you love yourself, how you going to have love to give if you don't love yourself? When you go to sleep and you wake up, you know what I'm saying? That's the first person you got to see. And when you look in the mirror, that's the first person you got to see. You can't run away from yourself. You can't get away from yourself. So you got to really love yourself. So, hey, like I said, exercise, forgive yourself, and be patient with yourself. And exercise self-love. And with that, that's the video. It's Damo Illusion. I come to conclusion. Like it up, subscribe, do what y'all gotta do. Peace.